Welcome back to Chefy Nom Noms. This week, I thought we'd do something with chicken. And I love me some chicken thighs. It's one of my favorite because it just stays so juicy. It has such a wonderful richness to the flavor. And you know, chicken gets a bad name like it's so bland, it's so boring. But on this episode, we're gonna change your mind about chicken. This chicken is absolutely delicious. It is so unbelievably satisfying to eat. It's so creamy and decadent and yummy, and you'll hear my wife explain it later. But let's get in there and show you how it's done, Chefy Nom Nom style.
This time our culinary adventure begins with chicken thighs, as well as our aromatics, thyme and rosemary. I have some fresh garlic, some amazing Parmesan cheese, heavy cream, and avocado oil. Now, I like to do this in my wok. I use the avocado oil and coat the outside of the pan. My wok is my most favorite one pan of all time. Now, I'm going to use some fajita seasoning and season up that chicken, get it skin side down, high heat with a lid. As that's browning off, we will start to do what's called a smash and chop on our garlic. First, you give it one smash and then a single chop all the way through. This will help release all that flavor just beautifully. Next, we do our herbs. We have rosemary and thyme. Chop those up, get your mise en place ready, looking like that. Now, look how this has amazing color on there. Get those flipped over, get the lid back on. After we put the garlic and the herbs over the top and let everybody get to know each other. You know, real cozy like. Then we're going to shred up our Parmesan cheese and we're going to flip the chicken back and forth, and you'll make sure to get all of that herbs and garlic underneath. Oh my goodness, look at that color. Unbelievable. Now, when you're flipping these back and forth, when it reaches 150 degrees Fahrenheit, that is when you're going to pour in your heavy cream. And then, when you pour in the heavy cream, we're going to take a spoon and release all of the fond from the bottom of the pan into the heavy cream, which is just going to give it the most wonderful flavor. And after you've done that, we're going to put the Parmesan cheese with the lid back on. I know that was a little bit backwards, but once it reaches 165 internal temperature, it will be perfect. This amazing sauce, this amazing chicken. We put a little bit more of that rosemary over the top, and oh my good Lord, Becky.
All right, I'm sure y'all are sick of watching me eat all this delicious food, and why should you trust me? Let's take it from this wonderfully pretty lady that I found. And then I married her.
Thank goodness.
She's gonna let you know how good of a job I did on this herb chicken in a creamy
Half the size.
half the size. All right, here we go. There's gonna be some cuts, so here's the bite. Oh my God, look at that, yum. Careful, it's hot.
Okay. That is so rich and decadent. Mixed chicken. I feel it actually feels very Tuscan. That's very, very yummy.
Yeah, amazing. And this chicken goes so well with anything. You are gonna love it. And that's how you make an amazing chicken thigh. Hang on. Herb chicken thigh in a Parmesan cream sauce. Nailed it first try. There we go. All right, so this was incredibly delicious. This chicken is just so yummy. When you brown it up real nice in that pan first, get a really nice like fond in the bottom of that pan. Then when you put that cream in, it really releases all of that flavor back in there, and it's just incredible. I love to put some mushrooms in mine, but I know people aren't always really hot for mushrooms, so absolutely, if you like mushrooms, put them in there because it's unbelievably delicious. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed the content, please drop me a like, give me a sub, and we'll see you next time on Chefy Nom Noms.